After spending most of the year in the doghouse, Big Pharma has made a spectacular recovery over the past couple of months, with Eli Lilly leading the way. This stock just won't quit. Lilly, LLY, bottomed at $101 in late October, and since then it's surged back to $125. Stock gaining 2% today alone, thanks to a very bullish investor meeting. Management gave excellent guidance for 2020, which is why I think it's got more room to run, even as the company's coming under fire from Senator Elizabeth Warren over insulin pricing. Earlier today, I got a chance to check in with Dave Ricks. He's the chairman and CEO of Eli Lilly. Take a look. Dave, congratulations on an incredible update. What do you think is behind the excitement of Lilly versus the last time you talked?
Well, we were excited to roll out our guidance today, which shows nice growth on the top line next year. And I think one thing that's different about Lilly is how fresh and new our revenue is. Next year, more than half our revenue will be products launched just in the last few years, and really no major patent expiries on the horizon. As you know, in our business, we're always chasing that patent expiry, trying to outgrow it. Lilly's got a unique position. Many growth drivers, several blockbuster drugs growing, and really a relatively clean period ahead to grow the company, reinvest in R&D, create more great medicines.
A couple of big ones. Diabetes, this update, psoriasis update, oncology update. These could all be blockbusters.
Some already are. Trulicity already is almost the biggest product we've ever had, and it's treating diabetes for millions of people around the world. People finding success because they don't have to progress to insulin, controls blood glucose, lose a little weight. This new category called GLP inhibitors is really changing diabetes management for many people.
Well, speaking of diabetes management, a company that we're very familiar with is Dexcom.
Yes.
You announced the deal yesterday. I think it's really important for people to understand what it means.
Yeah, they're a great partner. They make the continuous glucose monitoring equipment. What we do is try to connect that to the insulin delivery, whether it be in a pen injector or eventually in a pump. By doing so, we can better inform patients as to dose adjustments and then keep track of how they did so they and their doctor can talk about how to make more improvements. This is information technology coming to medicine, and it's one of the more exciting projects we have.
That's revolutionary.
That's right.
Also individualized medicine, which I also think Loxo could turn out to be an unbelievable acquisition that could be individualized medicine.
We're super excited about Loxo. We bought the company last January. I think we were at J.P. Morgan.
Yes.
That happened, and it's turned out to be what we were hoping for and more, because it's targeting cancers, not where they are, but why they grow, the underlying genetic mutation. Loxo 292, now called selpercatinib, just submitted to the FDA. We announced that today. And we have another one coming out of non-small cell lung and thyroid.
Right.
And so we hope to have that approved and launched next year.
They take the thyroid out all the time. Could you think there's a possibility they won't?
Well, I think that'll be the first line. This is for metastatic thyroid.
Okay.
So when the cancer is spread to other parts of your body, this will directly attack one of the primary drivers that spreads in thyroid cancer. Hope to launch it next year. There's another drug out of the Loxo acquisition. We had some exciting data earlier in the month for blood cancers.
Right.
So those techniques to conquer disease are really proving promising. We're excited about that. Also, we announced the Loxo management team is staying with Lilly, going to help us grow sort of a biotech inside Lilly. Everyone talks about doing that. We're going to do it. We're excited about the Loxo team.
I want people to know how important that is. In the conference call, there were analysts who were basically saying, what the heck are you staying with Lilly? Almost as if, well, Lilly, what are you doing? You're going to Indianapolis. But they're genuinely excited about what they're up to.
They are super excited. They're effective people. They're entrepreneurs coming to the scale of pharma. And they're not moving to Indy. They're staying in Connecticut. We have labs in San Diego and Boulder, Colorado. We're a distributed company. We operate everywhere. It's just great to have that kind of talent stay in our company.
You know what I got to talk about? I got to talk about because I'm the national spokesperson for the American Migraine Foundation. Emgality, what that means, and Ravo, what are you thinking?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first, thanks for doing that to represent patients.
Awareness is everything.
More than 30 million people, you know this,
Yes.
suffer from migraine. More than 6 million would be eligible for preventative medications like Emgality, but only half ever seek treatment. So it's a devastating disease, one of the third most common disease people suffer from. So Emgality comes.
There's 30 million people.
Yeah, exactly.
And most doctors spend 4 hours in med school. That's it on migraine.
Here's another crazy statistic: 150 million workdays lost each year in the United States. So it's a huge productivity hit on the economy. So anyway, Emgality comes along with our competitors, prevent migraines, cut in half the number of migraines for people with serious condition. Rayvow now, which is approved and will launch in January, we hope, will be what's called an abortive therapy. You take it when you're having the migraine.
Right.
These two together can kind of be a 1-2 punch where doctors can help patients suffering. We're broadening our reach into primary care. We're very excited about the migraine.
Do we have to worry about the 8-hour no-operate machinery, no drive that the FDA may put on Rayvow?
Well, they have put it. It's an important precaution.
I know.
Rayvow, the way it works is different from the triptans, which many people use, which have other side effects, affects your heart, et cetera. So Rayvow has a different side effect. It's centrally acting, works in your brain, and because of that, it's a little bit sedating. So if it's in the evening, shouldn't be a problem. You'll just go to bed and you have some relief. During the day, you shouldn't drive within 8 hours.
Right. That's what I'm hoping for is the nighttime thing. Okay. So, you're having your big day, and it's a great day, and I'm thrilled for you, as are all the shareholders and people who should be shareholders. At the same time, Senator Warren and Senator Blumenthal put out inaccessible insulin. This is the broken promise of Eli Lilly's authorized generic. They say the findings of this report reveal that despite Eli Lilly's public promise about the availability of a less expensive authorized generic version of its brand name insulin drug, the vast majority of pharmacies do not offer access to this drug. Is this a real problem that Lilly should have been addressing? And what are you going to say about it?
That's nonsense.
Nonsense.
Yeah.
Well, so there are two senators. There's only 100 of them.
Well, look, I haven't read the details of the report. I read their press release. I can tell you what the facts are today. Many policymakers encouraged us to just lower the price of insulin.
Right.
We did that. We launched a half price of our best-selling product to say, okay, yes, there are some situations where patients have a high deductible plan. They're exposed to more of the list price when they're paying.
Right.
Or in January, which is right around the corner, people's deductible resets.
Yes.
Let's give them a low-price alternative. We could argue whether half price is enough. It's a pretty big difference. We made that available this spring. It's distributed widely. But I would say on the availability in pharmacies, one of the 3 major national wholesalers has chosen not to cover it. Some pharmacies have chosen not to carry it. Why? Because this exposes the underlying economics in our system. It's what that report should talk about, which is that the middlemen, both in the supply chain as well as PBMs, insurance companies, prefer high list price products with a lot of rebate. This has a lower list price and less rebate. Hats off to insurance companies like United Healthcare and their AARP plan and Anthem, which are covering it.
Yes.
But only 1 out of 4 Americans with Part D coverage and in commercial coverage next year will have access to this. This doesn't show that we didn't try. We did try. You can order this product today from your pharmacy. This shows what's broken in the rest of the pharmaceutical system.
All right, well, I do not want to end on that. Here's what I want to end on. Will you please tell people how much you can pick the migraine, you can pick the diabetes, you can pick Loxo, I don't care. How much it costs to bring a darn new drug to market that can really help save lives?
It is an expensive endeavor, about $2 billion for every new medicine. And highly risky, right? As you know, investors don't want to just give $2 million to get $2 billion.
You put in these documents, he has drugs that failed. You say this drug failed, this drug failed, this drug failed.
Yeah, it's part of the business. Most drugs, most ideas we have don't work. That's what innovation is. But we put the money to work. We put it at risk. And hopefully we have good scientists who have good ideas that do make it to market, like Emgality and other drugs we've been speaking about. It's a high-risk business, but it's so rewarding, not just financially, but to see patients succeeding with our medicines. That's what we're all about.
I want to congratulate you for all the years you paid great dividends, for all the years delivered unbelievable returns, particularly under your administration.
Thank you so much, Jim.
All right. That's Dave Ricks. He's chairman and CEO of Eli Lilly, one of America's greatest companies. Mad Money's back after the break.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.